Wrong one. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's stream where I will be attempting not to die. Apologies for the lack of content as of recently. I've been pretty sick for the past couple of weeks, but I just like Farmer Fighter is just one of those things where I can't cancel it. So I just thought I would push through this and say hello to everybody here. Let me say hello to Hen, Lindsay, we got Max Husk, Ritz, Lore 2606. Max is definitely a farmer. Alrighty, what is up? Welcome to Farmer Fight, everybody. Episode number 10. I'm super excited to introduce our guests, but before that, let's just go over, I guess, what Farmer Fighter is in case you are new to the stream. Practically, we have this form that I believe is available in the description, also as a pinned comment, where anyone in the chat can submit their accounts, and based on what you give us, yeah, we kind of determine if you are a fighter or if you are a farmer. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Let's get into introducing our guests here. We got Ritz coming back. He used to be in 2K, now he's in 606, and we got Lore. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream.
Hey.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, welcome. I appreciate you guys for coming through. Yeah, let's give us a little bit of introduction about yourself. Let's start off with Ritz.
I'm Ritz. Much different than last time. I'm not in 2K anymore. I'm now in 606. I'm a part of Alliance Leadership Council. Overall general noob. I'm an infantry main. Yeah, that's about it.
Alrighty, there you go. Infantry main, part of leadership, all that kind of stuff. All right, Laura, how about you? Give us a little bit of a rundown.
Yeah, sure. I played this game for way too long. I'm one of the pre-pandemic players that started in...
Damn, pre-pandemic?
Yeah.
Crazy, okay.
Yeah, I've been in 1606 for the last, I don't know, almost 2 years now. Before that, I started out in 1148, and then I was in 415 for a couple KVKs.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm an archer main, but so I always make fun of Ritz being too slow. But
oh my goodness, you counter Ritz actually, if that's the case. Rate my Sarah said Pocket Rocket. You transformed Ritz from farmer to fighter. Yeah, your last KVK was pretty insane, right? That you had. So, damn, this dude is a dinosaur, said Hen. Lore has big brain. Black Panther Gaming. Ritz is gay. Anyways, alrighty. So we could go straight into the submissions here. As I said, submissions are still open. So if you want your account to be judged by our two fine homies over here, feel free to still submit. And we will actually be going over each of our individual accounts after, so you guys could kind of farmer or fighter us in the meanwhile. Let me just do this real quick. This is just bothering me a little bit. There you go. So that there won't be a background there. Boom. Okay. So this is the form. In case you are new, we have this whole, you could write any details you want, how many KVKs you've played, what is your role, a screenshot of your power/KP, battle/resource statistics page, kill point breakdown, super important, equipment page, just to get an idea of how much equipment you have, your commander pairs with skill levels, VIP page, and then markswoman recruited screenshot so that we can see what day you started. And then I added something at the end to Ritz's request, previous KVK stats if available, but I didn't make it a requirement because I add that like halfway through. So, okay, let us start off with the first submission here. Thank you for applying to Farmer Fighter. Feel free to write any details you want us to know. Started playing the game almost 8 or 9 months ago, but got 0 in starting, so I didn't play for 1 week. After that, came back, made a new start, spent 60. Was this pounds? Is that pounds? I don't know.
Yep.
Ah, yes, I know my currencies. I don't spend anymore. Maybe I got SOC, spend some more, but now no spending. Play KVK2 again, just enter LK. First KV2 Alliance leader said he's gonna 0 me because I was taking first line TP spots. Okay. Left Kingdom before first fights. Damn, there's like drama going on already, man. All right, without even seeing, how much KP do you think this person has? What do you think?
That can't be much, man.
I'm guessing 107 million.
107 million KP. Okay.
I'll get 200.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
So KVK 1 March was only using 1 March, was Sun Tzu and CM. Is my first KVK just using 1 March, Alex and Ethelfled. This KVK using 2 Marches with Alex and Ethelfled, and Sun Tzu was Charles Martel. So yeah, how much? What you guys said? What, 150? Do you think?
yeah, I don't know. It might even be less with just 1 or 2 marches.
Yeah.
Gotta keep
It
in
might
mind
be
this
in,
guy.
like,
This
the
guy just
50
got into
range.
KVK too. Yeah. So 50
Yeah,
mil.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
sure. I guess it depends on how many farmers
Yeah,
he's
faith.
killed in his home kingdom.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So 23.3 mil power, 90 mil kill points, 1.2 mil dead. So maybe they did get zeroed for that TP spot. KP breakdown. It's hard to judge these new accounts, but I guess since this is the first account that we've gotten, we'll actually do it. Let's start off with Ritz. What is your first impressions here?
You know, he hasn't played long enough to be a fighter. The power's too low. It's impossible for me to say he's a fighter because he's only played in 1 KVK. You know, maybe in the future he can continue to grow, but as of now, yeah, he's a farmer.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. It's not enough KVKs probably to really be a fighter. I mean, at least they're pretty active in terms of farming, because I think the account is, 9 months old?
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly not even that bad if you consider it for 1 KVK, but yeah. I think at this point in the game, at 23 million power, you should be farming regardless, so we could chalk that up to a farmer. Alrighty, first submission out of the way. Now that was a test run. That was a warm up. But yeah, hello. I was here a while back, and 2 KVKs ago. In the meanwhile, we've had a very bad KVK against 2K and 228 because all we got was a pass fight, basically where I only got 60 mil KP. Another one against 647 and 875. I'm a field-oriented player. As such, I keep my power as low as possible. I have speed ups to heal with, as long as you can see my highest power is 71 mil. However, my deads are still mostly T5s. I kill off T5s first and replenish marches with T4s. Played 7 KVKs and they are a field fighter. Okay.
Well, those KVKs sound familiar. So someone from 235.
1, 2.
Yep. Hey, I have no complaints about either of those KVKs. I've gained a lot of KP.
Yeah, but 235
But
didn't
it's
get
I
many
think
fights.
it's from 235s.
Yeah, okay, so commander pairs Boudica YSG, Nev Joan at being at 5325, ZL and Honda, interesting. We had Guan with Scipio, and then Hua or HQ 5551 so far, and maybe Methmed 5525, not too sure yet for their 5th March. So it's
7 KVKs. That's not a lot
That's
of commanders for 7 KVKs.
it's Rise. So 68.9 million power, 4.6 billion KP, 4.7 if you round up. They got 1 autarch, that's a flex. 27. This is kind of cool actually. I kind of like that they show this. We got 10.4 mil deads. I guess we could start off with lore in this one. What is your first I guess impressions when you see this account? Like what are you looking at here?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a fighter. I mean, field fighter, clearly. Deads are a little low, maybe, but not terrible. Like 10 million for 7 KVKs is okay. It's not, a ton, but obviously they spend a ton of speed ups on healing, so I think it's fighter. I mean, anyone under 70 million power, pretty much every kingdom wants to have, because if
That's
they're
true.
fighting,
That's true.
definitely fighter for me.
Ritz, what are your thoughts of Rise's account over here? 16 VIP 16, 2021 June 16th is when they made their account. So
yeah, I mean, he's got a really young governor ID, a lot of kill points. Especially considering how much fighting 235 had in that 2K228 KVK. So I would definitely say he's a fighter. I mean, realistically, only 9 KVKs worth of fighting. Last KVK, you know, every player in 235 fought really, really hard. So if you got an art arc, you know, he's a fighter.
oh, true, because you have to be like top 240 in your, or wait, it depends on. I guess-
235 did get the Zig, so they had 240 of them. So.
Okay, so yeah, you have to be top 240 in your kingdom for sure. So, all right, we got 2 fighters, 89% fighter. Oh my goodness, the chat is actually voting not trollingly today. That's a first. But there you go. We got 1 farmer, 1 fighter straight out of the gate here. Okay, next account. Hi, I'm from 2755 and a low spender. I unlocked T5 in 2 weeks before my current KVK, and had right before my KVK about 1.25 bill KP. We lost our KL and the fighting is pretty much over. My account has been reviewed already in the first Farmer Fighter episode at the beginning of this year, but I promise my account has improved a lot and they played 4 SOC KVKs. Okay. With that breakdown, what do you think the KP is then, Ritz? Like, what's the estimate here? Because I had 12. Like, he would literally look at the amount of KVKs. He would look at the commanders, CPO Alex, Nevsky Joan, and be like, you know what? That guy has 2 bill, and they had like 2 bill in their dot. So
He's in 2755. He's played 4 SOCs, and with those commanders max, I'm gonna guess that he's sitting around 2.3 billion KP.
2.3 bill. How about Laura? What do you think?
I think it's probably still just below 2 bill.
Just below 2 bill. Okay, let's see. They're at 2.1. There you go. You guys were both pretty close. Just below 2 bill. You said 2.3. 2.1 is like the medium point over here. Like Cryos, 2.1 bill KP, 55.5 mil power, 7.7 mil deads. This is a KP breakdown, and their count was made in 2021 June 30th. So I guess we could start off with Ritz in this one. What is your overall impressions with this account?
The T4 T5 breakdown shows he's a fighter. He fights quite a bit. The ratio is really good, especially considering the KVKs they've been in. Only 4 SOCs in. His account's based on the governor ID, his account's about the same age as Rise, who just applied. So I would say this player's still a fighter, considering his power at the moment, and that he just now unlocked T5. He seems, like you said, a lower spender than Rise. He's got less stats than Rise, slightly less deads, quite a bit less field fighting or KP. But I still think he'd be a fighter. Rise was pretty clearly a fighter and way beyond that. But this player's still a fighter in my eyes. Alrighty,
that's fair. Laura, do you have anything else to say, or what do you think of this account?
No, I think I agree. I think for many accounts, the first 2-3 KVKs or so, while if you're not a high spender and you're still going through T4, you're not gonna get a ton of kill points because if you have just T4 and not all tech maxed, you're just gonna get killed on the field a lot. So I think definitely going in the right direction, and definitely last KVK 900 million or kill points. That's always good. So yeah, I think it's a fighter.
I think Panther's trolling you in chat, Ritz. Anyways, yeah, I'd agree. One thing I would say is, use your AP. I'm joking, but yeah, definitely like. Being this low power and having that much KP is pretty impressive. And in 2260, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't even be top 350. You wouldn't even be Imperium Burden. So I think that's a fighter as well. And chat agrees. So.
He is being a burden though for not using his AP. I would agree.
Do your forts. or chain your
do those daily
barbs.
forts. 2 per rally.
Exactly, 1+1. Alrighty, there you go. We got. Okay. Next account. This response is taking a while to load. There you go. I thought it was gonna be a really long text because it took a while, but it's just a high smiley face. But yeah, I don't really know. Probably maybe 3 KVKs. I like the confidence here. Probably maybe. And a field fighter.
That's not a good start.
I feel like this is gonna be a troll. I feel like it's.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be a troll. I feel like this is gonna be somebody with a really good account.
I don't know, man. They have a lot of.
Look at those commanders. Look at those commanders.
They have a lot of equipment screenshots, and then they got Nevsky Joan Hua, no Nevsky William Hua Joan, Guan Sargon, Scipio Mehmed, Boudica YSG, Ziel Nebu, Trajan Ethelfled. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches
missing there.
That's a lot of chonk right there. My goodness. Okay. So how much KP? How much KP? 13 bill?
13 bill.
How old is the account?
Yeah, I guess we could check. 2018. they're before you. November 19th.
Sure. Okay. With that much equipment, yeah, over 10 billion for sure.
Alrighty, let's see. Ezreal at 69.1 mil power and 10.4 billion KP. 0 autarks, priceless platinum. 25 Arc of Osiris wins. But yeah, 24.9 mil deads. I guess, Laura, we could start off with you here. What do you think of this account?
Yeah, definitely fighter. I mean, 10 billion kill points, even if it's a lot of KVKs, you know, not high power. Doesn't seem to be playing a ton of Arc of Osiris, which I guess is another sign that they're more a fighter than a farmer, so they're maybe losing out on some heads there, but that's actually a really good ratio as well, like, you know, 2-to-1 field fighting ratio. They're definitely a fighter.
Alrighty, what are you thinking, Rich? This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool to see. Yeah.
I didn't know if this guy submitted that screenshot, and I was gonna say I was looking through 2100 the other day, and I saw his account, and he had like 200 mil kills as KVK. He's definitely a fighter. 3 mil dead, 201 mil kills with a 2-to-1 ratio. This guy's a fighter and a really good one at that. He takes the deads that he needs to during KVKs, so I'll respect to this player.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. There you go. Love VIP 18. Doesn't even claim the chests. That's crazy. Imagine taking the screenshot. I don't think I've ever had this pop up. I don't think I've ever been in this screen and haven't clicked the chest instantly. You know what I mean? Like, I always click them like instantly. Yeah. Wait, is AP bar full?
The only interesting part there
is
that
it's not.
They must have quit the game for a little while because their consecutive days are only 1500, but it should be 1700. So they must have left the game for 3 months.
Maybe for a little bit there.
Or they're just not collecting their daily rewards.
It's like, nah, we don't need to. Yo, Panther, thanks for the 10, man. Greatly appreciated. Whale Panther. And yeah, looks like the chat is in agreement with you that Azrael is a fighter here, so. These guests sound like major nerds. Oh my goodness.
We are. 100%.
You're not wrong.
Man, I swear, Ritz, whenever you're in 2K, if you're in 606, you always got a fandom following you, man.
We posted the link for this in the Alliance.
Oh, that's why.
In the Kingdom Discord.
Gotcha. Appreciate that, man. Ritz, you have been replaced by lore hearts. Alright, next account. Fully F2P, don't have T5 yet, never been zeroed. They played 8 KVKs, didn't fight in 3, KVK 1 to 3. Okay. Interesting. They didn't fight in 3 KVKs. So they fought in 5 KVKs. Nevsky Expertise, Joan P5515, Boudica P5551, Liang 5551, CPO Prime 5211, Med 5521. My goodness. They They like discount. They
hodgepodge.
like discount invested like every single commander here, man. That's crazy. But they have a lot of
Yeah,
marches though.
It seems like someone that's a free to play that invests a lot of time grinding
Hmm.
and figuring out what they're doing. So it'll probably be a pretty good account.
Okay, 2021 May 28th. What do you think the KP's at?
This woman, but 3.5 billion.
I'm gonna go 2.9.
2.9. Okay, let's see who's closer. Oh, there you go. They're at
Never mind.
813 million KP, 43.3 million power. You guys are laughing over here. Give me a rundown of what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, PvP 14. Sorry, go ahead.
I expected a lot more kills. I was hopeful. For being 8 KVKs old, I don't really know 08K, so I don't know, the level of players there. But I personally feel like with the commanders he has and the opponents he's likely facing, only 800 million KP is a lot lower than I would have expected from an account his age, which I guess would make sense if he hasn't fought 3 of his 8 KVKs so far.
Last KVK though, apparently they got 300 million KP, so it used to be worse.
It used to be really low. Yeah, I mean, that KVK looks good, but I mean, if you look at the rest of the stats, definitely not good. Also, no T5 yet after, 2 years in the game? Even a spree poop play, that's pretty slow. I mean, VIP is 14 means he's probably in a very low spending alliance. But super active, given the number of helps and resources gathered. I don't know, and I would say probably farmer, but on the way maybe to fighter if they keep raising their game.
Okay, we got a farmer from Lore. Ritz, was it a farmer from you as well?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards farmer. I think he can be a fighter, but he's got to keep the performance from this KVK kind of as a trend moving forward.
Gotcha. Looks like a farm filler
if he's
account.
consistently getting,
I mean,
if he's consistently getting 2 mil deads and about 300 mil KP gain in a couple KVKs, I would be willing to flip it. But those previous 7 KVKs just have really, really low stats in comparison.
Gotcha.
I think he's on his way, but he's not there yet.
Alrighty, that's fair.
Yeah, maybe the issue there is, if they've been really a farmer up until the last KVK, they might have been in like the 3rd or 4th alliance, meaning they got very little alliance chests and so forth, which, as a free-to-play, that really helps your account. So,
Alrighty.
It kind of reminds me of Black Panther's account, honestly.
Black Panther's account? Yeah, true. Before he came to 2268, I mean, we had to make him a fighter. Yeah, that's what happened. For sure. Anyways, chat was also in the farmer side here, so... Okay, let's start off with this account. There's no text. They played 3 KVKs. Straight to the point. They have 5551 Boudica. They have Expertise YSG, 551 CPO with Alex, and then Nevsky 55524 with Mehmed, all relic or double relic. Okay.
That not CPO Prime, right? This is actual CPO.
I think
so there's not seasonal conquest.
there's no way it's 5551 Boudica, but just like barb chaining with YSG.
They have purple marches out there.
No. This
Really
KVK 3 has SOC commanders now.
Oh, does it now? Okay.
Yeah. CPO Prime, you goblins. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, so I kind of spoiled it a little bit, but this is account. I'm sure you guys know what this acronym means. OMW2FYB. They have 55 mil power, 534.1 mil KP. They got 3.5 mil deads. I guess we could start off with the Ritz here. What are you thinking with this account?
Pretty young account. That's a really young ID. Does he have
2022, 10, 21, and last KVK? Is that what you're talking about?
There we go. Yeah. The kills look fine. It says KVK 3, so 3 KVKs in, he's got 500 million kill points.
It's not that bad actually.
Really good
that's
on his kills.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like he's investing well on as a commander so far, which is a lot better than I've done in the past. I would say that as he matures, he'll be a fighter. But 3 KVKs in, it's really hard to determine whether or not somebody's a farmer or a fighter because they haven't really had that SOC test yet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the biggest. You could always be facing really weak opponents in KVK 2 and KVK 3. So I'd like to see come KVK 4 and KVK 5 for this guy, what his stats are. But I think he's on his way to being a pretty consistent fighter. I wouldn't classify him as a farmer, and I wouldn't classify him as a dead set fighter yet.
So, but if you had to pick one though,
for the age of his account, I would go with fighter. Okay,
we got a fighter from Ritz. What do you think, Lore?
Yeah, I don't know if I agree. I don't really like the kill point breakout. There's a lot of T1, T2, T3 kills in there. Which makes it look like they were in a ton of city rallies. And that's probably where all their deads came from too. So I don't know. I think they're probably on the right way. What's their VIP? That looks like a fairly high spending account or a high spending alliance.
VIP, 14.
14.
Yeah.
After 10 months, that's I don't know. It's so hard to tell with these early accounts.
It really is.
You never know because KVK 1 and 2 can be a complete snooze fest, and KVK 3 quite often is over in 5 hours in Kingsland.
Our KVK 3 Kingsland was over in 10 minutes, so
Yeah, it's hard to get any kills. So I think they're going in the right direction. I don't know. I don't know if I can put a label on that one.
But if you had to,
I guess fighter just based on the last KVK, but I don't know. It's
gotcha.
Probably too early, really.
Okay, chat is also on the fence as well, but it is 56% fighter, so looks like they got a unanimous fighter. But yeah, keep working on it for sure. Rhea 1606 with a €2.50. Appreciate it. 1606 hearts. Yeah, man. Are we gonna be in a KVK together? How are we gonna meet up one day? What's the dealio here?
Well, we're both in off season now, right? But who knows?
That's an Akina question.
Alrighty, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. KVK registered now, or
if Black Panther goes live and buys Call of the Ancients,
that's not happening.
Consider. Yeah, see?
That's not happening. Oh yeah, there you go. Maybe one day. 606, 23, 5, 377 best trio allies. Yeah, you guys did really well in that KVK. That 3v2v1. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't know. 1002 had us on the ropes, man.
True.
Yeah, if you talk farmer or fighter on that one is an easy decision on 1002.
Definitely fighter. Anyways, how many KVKs have you played? 10 plus. They are field fighter. And then their marches are Gwanski PO, Nebu YSG, and Nevsky William. And then their count age is 2019, January 14th. So, what do you think the KP on this account is? Damn.
I'm gonna go with 2.7.
2.7. Okay.
I'll go with 4.
4. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. Dun-dun-dun-dun. It's 1.3. I think this is someone you know, Silky. 69.3 mil power, 1.3 billion KP. I will let Ritz start this off. What do you think? Farmer or fighter?
I play with Silky since I went to 2K, now in 606. So
3.7 mil deads though.
personal
That's a lot of
experience.
deads.
Never zeroed as well. From knowing Silky, I know that Silky is a fighter. Silky swarms stuff all the time. Is really selfless whenever it comes to her deads. Her KP don't necessarily reflect kind of her unselfishness on the field. So for me, coming from a place of knowing Silky, I would say fighter.
Okay, there you go. That's fair. They could judge it. Hey, the judges could judge it however they want to. It's all their opinion. So, Ritz says fighter here. What do you think, Lore? As someone that migrated them in, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think as Ritz said, Silky goes into all flags, all
That's a lot of deads.
all passes. Wherever there's a structure to defend or attack, she'll be there. Clearly doesn't like field fighting all that much.
But they're Ottomans though. That's a field fighting civ.
It is. I mean, I did also see though legendary farming gear there, so I don't know.
I guess.
I think just I don't know. Based on the stats, I mean, field fighting not so much. Deads, yes. I don't know. It's how do you split that in the middle?
You gotta pick one or the other.
Do we have the gathered resources?
They didn't show the gathered. She didn't show the gathered resources.
Okay. All right, I'll pick farmer there just because of the kill points, just to be what we might be reviewing.
Okay, one fighter, one farmer. It is all down to the poll. I'll leave the poll up for a minute, so let's see what everyone's saying. It's 55% farmer right now. So, in the meanwhile, we had Jovi B. Still don't know if they know what my username acronym meant. OMW2FYB. Do you know what that means?
On my way to farm some barbs, or farm your barb. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So I'm going to be closing the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Okay, and the chat has voted farmer. Okay, there you go. Ritzy tried, but chat and Laura said no. So, but really impressed. Yo, those deads are crazy. If they're all like T4, T5, like that's pretty insane. But there you go. How's it going? It's going well. I'm doing some farmer fighter with the homies. Okay, let's see this next account that we got here. Hello, this is 10th episode of Farmer Fighter. Instead of comparing my stats before KVK and after, I'm comparing my stats from the first Farmer Fighter to now. Oh wow. I've been having some tough times to find the right KD to fight with, so most of my stats were usually some stats before KVK2. My account was underdeveloped. Been getting a lot of KP from SOC, which boosts my cat stats a lot. Only to 1 T4 March. Shout out to Ploto for showing my progress throughout the times and making a great community that I've been a part of. Shout out to 2769 for being amazing KD to be a part of. Throughout my progress, 90% of my stats go to 2769. Can't thank both of them enough, but now in the middle of my second SOC, migrate to different KD. IDK, if I should call the KD played 1.5 SOC or 2. But yeah, thank you for your amazing content and best of luck to the future. You've already been an amazing, because you have already Osiris League commentator comparing everything exactly. Good point breakdown, markswoman. Okay, so this is very detailed. Civil War, KVK 1 and lost, KVK 2 lost, KVK 2 lost, KVK 2 win. So they moved to KVK 2 twice, KVK 3 win, lost SOC, and now they lost Zone 5 in their second SOC, so in their field fighter. I already know this is Alex because he loves writing paragraphs, but I appreciate the sentiment, Alex. And then Alex YSG, I don't know what the YSG is, but it's not expertise. And then CPU Prime with expertise YSG double relic.
YSG.
No, YSG expertise. Wait,
so
what?
he has
Got 2 ISGs.
so he has Alex YSG, but not expertise. And then he has Scipio Prime YSG, expertise double relic. I am gonna guess 700 LKP.
I'm gonna guess 1.3 billion, but it might be less. I'm usually not a fan of accounts that go to KVK2 a bunch of times.
It does mess up your account a lot, but I like Alex's stuff because he like literally edits his pictures. So let's see what he got before. So this is his first submission in Farmer Fighter. I believe is like one of the first episodes. 259 million KP, and now they're at a billion. So there you go. Evil Bacon has finally hit his 1 billion mark. Let's go. Wait, let me give you a hooray for Evil Bacon. Panther reject his migration. Oh my gosh. And then this is the before 3.1 mil deads after 8.6. I believe the timeline between both of them is I mean they said it here, right? He said it here. It was before KVK 3, so it's like here.
2.5 KVKs.
Yeah, like 2.5 KVKs. So I guess we could start off with lore here. What are your thoughts of Mr. Evil Bacon or Alex over here?
Well, I think going the right direction. I've said that a lot now, but I think it's still true for this account. That's not a lot of commanders, but I think that's sometimes the issue when you keep going into KVK2.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a fairly young account. I don't know. I don't love the kill point breakout. There's a lot of T1 and 2 and other air kills again.
I can't zoom in for some reason, but okay.
No.
How do I get your account reviewed? There's a link in the description of the video that should give you a Google link, so should be available there.
I'll still call it a farmer account. I think it's going towards fighter, but I think especially because he lost the last couple of KVKs, you have a ton of opportunity to fight when losing KVKs. So
that's true. There's a lot of just random marches out there burning flags that are AFK that you can just hit. And so I got you. Okay. So lore with the farmer. What do you think, Ritz? What are your thoughts of Evil Bacon?
He is definitely not a fighter yet. I think in his next kingdom, he can continue to grow his account in the way that he has since 69. But as of now, I wouldn't say he's a fighter. I would say still super young, still hasn't fought a bunch, still a VIP. He just needs to play more, and I think he's on the right path to becoming a fighter. But as of now, he's a farmer.
Alrighty. We got 2 farmers. Chat says he's a fighter though, but that's 2 for 1. Rip Alex. Just achieved more T5 kills than T1. But there you go, man. Hey man, if Panther lets you into 2268, maybe he could make you a fighter, but definitely a lot of progress from
at the full account age, right?
Yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah.
I maybe did a lot better in the last couple of KVKs, but overall stats are not quite there yet.
I gotcha. So it's not between the before and after. It's more so just your account as a whole, and that's how.
Yeah, because that's what we're judging for everyone else. So.
Hey, Gatsy, we love 606. Appreciate the 12 euros, man. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, 606. I'm curious to see what this next KVK, because apparently we got a big KVK. I don't know who's gonna be part of it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows yet. We'll see what Lilith does with
matchmaking.
All those not founds. Yeah.
Hi, I'm a field
This
noob.
is Black Panther.
I kindly ask 1v not to run. I kindly ask 1v to not run 960 and 365 not to register in the last 5 seconds, and Lilith to put 2377, 606, 1235 in the same camp on our map. I want to fight already. Thanks. They've played 0 KVKs, okay? And
This is
got
Panther.
Guan Alex, CPL Metbed, Nev Joan, XY William, Boudica YSG, and Leong with Nebu. And then this is the what? Is this a screenshot that they sent of? Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, that's Pocket.
Okay. How much KP do you think this person has with the commanders? I guess we don't know how many KVKs they played, but what do you think?
I think this is Black Panther's account.
1.4k
No,
days
it's not.
consecutive played. They're from the US, USD 99.99.
I don't know who this is.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know either, but I'm hoping for.
Oh, it's Martin. It's Martin. At
Oh, it's Martin. Martin's a farmer.
75.5 mil
Martin's a
power,
farmer.
1.8 bill KP, 22.9 mil deads is pretty impressive. I guess we could start off with Ritz, since you already have a predisposition over here. What do you think of Martin? What do you think of our boy?
Martin's not actually a fighter. This will be his first KVK on the account. He's in 1093, good fighting kingdom. They're gonna have good fights. I'm not gonna say farmer or fighter because on that account he's neither. From his past account, he's a fighter. But judging this account specifically.
Yeah, just judging this,
account
just pretend you
specifically.
Pretend you didn't have that information. Just this account specifically, yeah.
Yes, just this account specifically is a farmer because it just doesn't have the stats. It's an older account. It's been rotting away as a garrison lead in 2K for the longest of times. But it is this account specifically, not Martin, not the way he used to play, but this account specifically is a farmer.
Got Bert, joined 606. Is that like the requirement? That has Birdie. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. 1.8 billion and 22 million deads. Not bad, but again, that's a really old account. So.
Alrighty. That's pretty fast. There you go, Martin. You got a farmer on this account, but we all know how capable you are in Rise of Kingdoms, so we'll see as you play KVK with it.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll improve.
Started spending 250 to 300 days ago, now 800 days. Pushed to Zenith, only buying monthly gems, weekly material supply, mining boosts, and quests in KVK. Also migrated about a month ago to an A seed, so T5 kills are going up way faster now, and they actively started playing last 4 KVKs, before that plus 5 KVKs I guess, but was barely logging in a few times per week. Okay. Interesting. What do we think of this account? Screenshots above, working on 5th gear set at the moment. Okay. What do we think? 2021 June 7th. Whoa. They got
Which one's him?
spreadsheets for their stuff? I think this is all him. This is like... Oh, there's all them. It's like dated.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they're still at 1 point something billion kill points.
They're at 2.4, 2.1. Okay, let's look at the count here. We got
2 point.
Ona here at 78.4 million power at 2.1 billion KP. We got 8.8 million deads. This is the KP breakdown. I guess we could start off with lore here. What do you think about this account? The fact that they have a spreadsheet about themselves is kind of crazy, man. That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, it's a young account. Do you have the consecutive login days screenshot?
Right here, 797.
Okay, so they've not actually been that slacking on logging in, because else that would show lower. Yeah, I mean, if they've only recently really started being an active fighter, and I mean, that happens a lot with first couple KVKs not being, you never know what you get matched with. Sometimes it's just completely dead, or you just have civil war or stuff. I think for the account age, they're a fighter.
Okay. I love how you could see the before Zenith, after Zenith power gain here. Okay, yeah, Rich, what do you think?
Luckily, we kind of get a good idea of its growth over the last about 5 months, and that growth is like 1.4 billion KP. So that's probably 2 KVKs worth. He's definitely a fighter. It's a young account. Like Lord said, he's not slacking as much, but having a spreadsheet to actually see his specific stat breakdown and when he started gaining everything, that post Zenith time where, he said he's been spending, he's performed really, really well. And I would definitely say he is a fighter because of that.
Fair. That's pretty crazy. Ona is Lore's mentor for
definitely
spreadsheets.
Needs to draw more power though.
Well, I mean, I'm glad they did Zenith before they were like 60 million power, because that's one of the easiest way you kind of ruin your account. Because if you're not ready to play an account at 90 or 100 million, to actually put up a billion kill points plus each KVK.
You're going to be seen as the biggest farmer ever. Yeah, gotcha. All right, let's go fighter. Chat also agrees at 70% fighter as well. So there you go. We got some pretty interesting accounts coming in. I was actually a bit worried because we only had like 7-8 accounts when the stream started, but yeah, we got a steady flow. They're native of this kingdom, Cav main. I do what's required of me. Each KVK can be garrison, rally, or just field fighting. Our kingdom is a high B seed and we played the 9 KVKs. Okay, interesting. XY Honda both max, Nev Joan both max, Chandra William both max, Hua Justinian both will be max shortly. Okay. Bert and Ethel. Yo, 606 hit this guy up. Both maxed. Boudica ZL and Guan Scipio. That's how you know they're a Cav main. They put the 2 other like, oh yeah, these marches too, but like they're like the best in slot.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like a high spending account.
Alrighty, let's see. Markswoman 2021. I thought it'd be a lot older with how many commanders they have, but 2021 February 21st. I guess we could start off with lore for this one. What do you think of Sneaky, JL Sneaky at 82.6 mil power, 7 bill KP, 20.5 mil deads?
Yeah, I mean that's an easy one. I think they're a fighter. It's just a young account, and 7 billion kill points is pretty good. I mean, they're clearly very active. Alliance helps is really high for that account age as well. And they must have been in a really active alliance as well, which obviously helps. Yeah, P18, high spending account. Yeah.
Look at how much equipment they have
A lot
too.
of gear. Yeah.
Bruh. They got 2
Well,
Proctor rings for cavalry, bro. That's how you know you're a cav main, man.
someone got lucky, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Not even splitting it up. It's like, okay, so they were ranked 1 in their KVK for whatever this is. I guess contribution. 3.6 mil dead troops. A lot of T5 kills. What do you think here, Ritz? What is your...
Yeah, he's most definitely a fighter. 83 mil kills, however many deaths he had. Yeah, he's a fighter.
Plato, can you tell Lore
it's
Smithy loves him and Ritz that I can't wait to call him daddy later?
Yeah, I think we need more farmers here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what is going on? Anyways, so you guys both say fighter for this account, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That one was easy.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I should pull up the easy button from Staples right now. That was anyways, we got my ID is 7 digits 66 blank blank blank. Have 7 KVKs. Okay.
Alright. No, that doesn't add up.
Guan Alex, CPO Mehmed, Nev Joan, Budakawashi, and Nebu Liang. Yeah, Nebu Liang seems to be...
Oh, we got a previous KVK stats submission, finally.
Okay. We got 2018. Yeah, they are definitely a rise of...
7
civili-
KVKs.
I was gonna say, someone doesn't know how to count, I guess, but...
Rise of Civilization player over here.
111,000 kills with Markswoman, that's a lot of kills.
Well, I wonder how they got those kills with Markswoman. My goodness. Anyways, so okay, let's see the count. Wow, they're blocking the name and everything, but 78.7 mil power, 3.2 bill KP, 27.7 mil deads. We got pretty decent KP breakdown. What do you think here, Reds, when you see this account?
I wonder whose account it is. I know this player.
Oh, you know? You know
good
them?
fighter. Yes. I played with him for 2. It's either 2 or 3. I think 3. This player, I guess I can't say the name. Good fighter. 20 mil kills this time around. They were pretty busy, I will say. Not to make excuses for them whatsoever. Had a much better performance in our 2K KVK.
A lot of units healed though.
This player, yeah. Knowing this player, I'm going to say fighter. They do a lot outside of field fighting in terms of like planning and stuff like that. Back whenever I played with this player. So I think that kind of holds him back a little bit on stats, at least last time around. But I'm going to cast my vote on the fighter side.
Alrighty, we got Ritz with a fighter. What do you think, Lore, about this account here? The mystery account.
Yeah, I think the number of deads is pretty good. Kills for that account age they're okay. I don't think they're great, but they're okay. Yeah, I mean, at 78 million, I think I'm okay calling it fighter. Obviously more field fighting would look better, but...
Alrighty, we are 2 for 2 fighter. Chat says farmer, but it's a pretty slim margin. But that is a 2 for 1, so...
That's one of those accounts where you have to be careful to not power up too much, because else that changes quickly. Like at 160 million, I think then that would be a farmer, but...
Just like me with the bad trades. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we all know those KVKs where the trades are awful and you don't have open field. I've been there, done that. IDK, but since 9 to 10, since I'm a fighter, fighting past is farmer. Okay. Field fighter. We got these screenshots over here. So was it 9 to 10 KVKs? Is that what they said? 9 to 10 KVKs.
So, yeah.
Okay. Juan,
Before
Alex
that,
both maxed, Nevsky Joan both maxed, CPO Methmed both maxed, and Budka Liang both maxed. Okay. What do you think the KP is for this account? What do you think?
I'm hoping for 5 billion.
5 bill? Okay.
I'm gonna go 4.5. I got big hopes.
4.5. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got 2.4 bill. We got 83.1 mil power, 2.4 bill KP. You got 21.8 mil deads, and then this is the KP breakdown. Rit, since you're familiar with them, what do you think of this account here? I like the Zula pick though. That goes hard.
Zula pick is very hard, huh? I don't know Fierce that well, honestly. I'm a W White. I would say Fierce would have had a lot better stats this KVK, but Fierce got caught sleeping. If I remember right, still really good stats. The deaths were a little bit amplified because if I remember right, they got rallied one night. I can't remember 100%. But this KVK, they were a good fighter. Always there whenever we needed people. I'm gonna go with fighter on this one.
Okay. Rit says fighter. What do you think, Lore? You've been here longer, so do you know this player or?
Yeah, I do, but I'm gonna judge it as if I don't. So
Okay.
And then I think I'll have to say the kill points are too low for that account age. So I'll say farmer.
Okay. Lore says farmer. Rit says fighter.
It's probably my city.
Okay, so it's up to chat. Chat, what do you guys think? Make sure to vote in the poll. I'm gonna close it in a minute or so. Got a lot of resources though. Got that 4.5 bill food. VIP 16. I figured the resource assistance versus resource gathered would be a determining factor. Sick display pick, fierce. Azula is probably one of my favorite characters in Avatar: The Last Airbender for sure. Can we kick in 0 for the resources?
Speaking of the,
oh my goodness.
While the vote is finishing up, I do want to note and give a shout out for all the 606 picks. Lau, Hanko, and Pocket have been working like crazy, making us those really cool decals. I just want to give them give them some love.
Yeah, these are really cool. Like the pictures that you guys sent over, the PFPs. Damn. Alrighty. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It looks like it's a farmer from chat. But there you go. Yeah, just a KP a little bit, but I think the deads are in a decent spot. Okay. Let us continue forward. They've played 12 KVKs. And then they got Nev with William, Hua with Joan, XY with Justinian, Guan Scipio, and Boudica with Liang. Wow. They invested in the new saga of commanders here, with their account being made 2019 of August 8th. I guess you could start off with Ritz. What do you think the power or the amount of kills of this account will be? I think this is someone you know.
I'm gonna say 1 second. Let me think.
You're not looking up the number, are you?
I'm gonna say 9.892 billion.
9.892 billion.
I think 9.895. Yeah, you might have seen the file name of the screenshots. So,
alrighty, there you go. Yeah, we got. How do you say that? How do you say the name? Akina.
Yeah.
Akina. 9.9. I'll round up. 9.9 billion KP. 83.1 million power with 30.3 mil deads. I guess we could start off with lore for this one. What do you think?
Fighter. This is easy. He's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
And he's in Kingdom leadership as well, so he spends a lot of time outside of the field. So
Gotcha. Ooh, damn, full crit. BIS set right here. My goodness. Damn, got Hunter inscription on and everything. I don't know what interpret is, but it's legendary.
Skill damage.
Oh my goodness, yo, that Nevsky is melting people. My goodness. And yeah, an older account, but what do you think, Ritz? Oh, I'm so jealous about this. I'm not even about this anymore. This is like, damn. How do you even get this one? Interpret. Is this like you buy the chest daily and cross your fingers?
He just gets lucky a lot.
Kina's no max Burt. Oh my goodness. Looks like they got to migrate off from 6 to 6.
I'm gonna say, man, I'm gonna go with fighter, but the best thing this player could do is work on Tariq and Pakal, because that rally is really, really good. But I'm definitely gonna go with fighter.
Is that like an inside joke or something? What's wrong with Tariq Pakal?
They make fun of my Tariq Pakal every KVK that I've been there.
It's not bad. It's not a bad rally. That's the best infantry rally, no?
It's just really slow.
Oh yeah.
It's really, really slow.
It's okay,
when you have other marches next to it passing the rally, then
Bro, just throw a flag in there, throw a windswept. Perfect rally.
That's the only thing I have going for me, maybe, to speed up my my infantry.
Anyways, there you go. That is definitely a fighter. Or Kino. Okay. We got some text for once. Everything.
Chat disagrees though. They're thinking farmer. So.
Yeah, but you guys said fighter, so 2 for 1. Everything but around 50 mil of my KP was from past 3 KVKs. Didn't fight KVK 1 through 4 really. First of those KVKs was against GV77 in 1818 when I had about 45 mil power, did 170 mil KP. Second KVK was against 2488, just pushed T5, was really drained, but did around 250 mil KP. Third and current KVK, I did around 550 mil KP with just 2 pass openings before we got locked in and lost lol. So 95% of my KP is from 3 KVKs. Don't bully me for my Cyrus wins. I played it like 3 times my entire playtime. Oh my goodness. 7 to 8 KVKs old, but only fought 3. Okay. So let's see this account. A lot of context here. It's up to you guys if you want to use that context or not. Nevsky 5551 with Joan 5243. Boudica 5511 with Max Leung. And Guan 5255 with Expertise CPO. This last KVK was Warriors Unbound, so I did CPO Expertise with 5554 Leung for most of the fight before Expertise Leung the last day I fought. There you go. So, okay. And this account, for context, is made in 2021, June 28th. So, let's see the count. Oh, it's video games at 58.7 mil power, 1 billion KP, 5.9 mil deads, and then this is the KP breakdown. A lot of T5s here. I guess we could start off with Ritz for this one. What do you think of video games accounts? First impressions, I guess.
I'm gonna judge them the same way I judge the other 2. They're pretty young accounts, all around the same ID. I'm gonna say this account is a farmer. Whenever you compare him to some of the earlier accounts that are about the same age as his and same governor ID as his, he's lacking in kills, he's lacking in deads, compared to the ones previously. I think he's on a good path. Unfortunately, like he said in his description, he had to fight 2377, 1818, which is not easy for people who, aren't heavy spenders. So, I feel bad for that, but it doesn't take away from the fact that for his account age, the stats just aren't there for me to label him as a fighter.
Gotcha. Okay. There you go. That's Ritz. Lore, what do you
Yeah,
think of
I
video
agree.
games?
I agree. It's farmer for me as well. I mean, the stats aren't terrible, but I mean, it doesn't look like they're super active either. Alliance helps, and resources gathered for 2-year-old account, that's not much. Deads are pretty low. Yeah, it's not quite enough. I mean, I think the tricky bit sometimes is if you're in a smaller kingdom, if you're in a C seed or whatever they are, getting good fights is hard, and getting your stats up so that you can get accepted in a bigger kingdom is hard. But I mean, it looks like they're going in the right direction, so just gotta get more KVKs in.
Alrighty, there you go. Chat agrees with you guys at 81% farmer as well, so. But video game stats has been going up as of recently for sure. I think they were at like 450 mil last time they applied for farmer fighter, so in the right track, as you folks are saying. F2P, Ritz is not sponsoring me, sad face. Account created 2019, 3 weeks played, then quit, returned 2020 COVID March. Okay. Apparently you're not sponsoring this person, Ritz, so. Is Ritz your whale over there? Are you the whale of 1616? I mean, 606?
No,
1606?
I'm free to play.
Okay.
I'm a free to play player.
Nev Joan, Guan CPO with Alex, XY Will, Booty with Leung, and then we got CPO / Trajan or Trajan and Ethel. Okay. Okay, let's go straight into the count. It's Max Rusk at 75.4 mil power, 3.1 billion KP, and then 21.2 mil deads. I guess we could start off with you, Ritz, because they shouted you out in particular. What do you think of this
Max
account?
is a fighter.
Okay.
Max is definitely a fighter. I forgot what his KVK stats are from this time around.
34 mil.
Yeah. Didn't trade the best, but he still put up 34 mil. All of his fighting, to put into context where the skills came from, it came from realistically about 3 days of fighting. Mainly just the Kingsland fight that we had, which a lot of times we were overwhelmed whenever Max is most active, which explains his bad trades. Max is most definitely a fighter.
Okay, there you go.
I'm still not sponsoring him.
I remember when we first joined the chat, so I'm gonna have to stick with that. I'll let chat decide, but I think the stats are good. But like I said, I called him a farmer at the beginning in chat, so.
So you're calling him a farmer now? Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Max is a farmer. Max farmer.
Nah, Ritz said fighter already. Laura said farmer, so
that.
it is up to the chat. What does chat think? You got 50-50 right now. 52% farmer, oh my goodness. The farmers are starting to come in now. Oh, it's fighter 52%. Oh, it's actually close.
Can we get some farmer spam, please?
Oh,
Farmer spam in the chat.
52% farmer now. It's literally like 1 vote differential right now.
He's got a Panda profile picture, and it immediately makes him a farmer.
Oh my goodness. Alright, let's do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. It looks like chat has decided that they are 54% farmer. I'm going with the lowest pick over here, but realistically they're probably a fighter, right? So but you have been deemed a farmer. Alrighty, let us continue on here. Hard to fight with F2P or low spending. 6-6 plays mega imp / spenders. Max Rusk needs passports. Yeah, go message Panther. I'm sure he'll I don't even know if we have migration spots available anymore. I don't even know what's going on with that. All I know is that they made me double fill my hospital, so hopefully that helps. Anyways, let us continue on. Been in prime, been in 1157 prime with close to zero fighting first 3 KVKs, because Mega Imp, then 1541 for half good KVKs, then half KVKs with 6 hours of fighting. Sorry for flashy picks. Last KVK stats were 38 mil kills with 25 mil heals and 1.5 mil deads or something like that. Too many KVKs still counts. And this is, whoa, super bright. Why is it so bright? Oh my god.
I don't know if someone took a photo of their phone or something.
It's like a flashbang.
Wow. Okay. It's Supra at 89.4 mil, and then 5.6 mil KP. And then as for deads or morts, they got 24.6 mil deads, and then KP breakdown here. I guess we could start off with a little lore here. What do you think of this account?
Yeah, those are good stats. I mean, it's an old account, but I think they're very solid stats. So it's a fighter in my book. Not much else to say.
Alrighty, just fighter in your book. What do you think, Rich?
My eyes are still adjusting to the photos.
Yeah.
Also an art domain, so that always helps.
Yeah, definitely a fighter. Really good KP, good deads. I mean, it's hard for me to say that this account is a farmer whenever their stats across the board, I think, are better than mine. Yeah, really. I mean, good KP, good deads. I'm definitely gonna say a fighter for them to be in 1606. You know, as long as they have, I believe they're gonna have to be a fighter. They take a lot of really good fights, so
gotcha.
Fighter.
There you go. We got fighter for Supra. Look at the resources collected, Death Farmer, and that's funny. Is anyone still putting in responses? If not, then we can. I'm thinking about closing them in about 2 minutes. So if you still have a response, put it in the chat. If not, then we'll be closing them in 2 minutes, just so that the stream doesn't go on forever. But yeah, a big, beautiful Bert lover. First sentence like here. They've played 1 billion KVKs in their rally lead. Okay. Let's go look at these screenshots here. The commanders, they got Bert Max. They got Max Bert. Okay. And then a bunch of screenshots. So they've played since 2019, May 31st. What do you think this person's KP is? What do you think?
Yeah, it's not super high. I think it's like 1.5 billion, maybe 2. Because it's Bert.
Yeah, I mean, people who use Bert usually don't have the highest of KP, but I think like 3. I think 3 bill. I think it's around that.
Alrighty, let's see. We got 3.2. BB Pocket at 78.5 mil power, 3.2 bill KP, and then 23.6 mil deads. So I guess we could start off with lore for this one. What do you think of this account? Whoa. Okay. What is this picture for?
I think the stats are okay. I was gonna say, yeah, they're all 1606 people, so it's harder because I know people.
It tends to happen whenever the guests come on. It's just like,
I don't know.
This is Berta. Oh my gosh, this is Berta.
It's a cav main. I think I have to say farmer.
Okay, lower with the farmer because you're a cav main. Okay. What do you think, Ritz?
The player in that screenshot, with the Kratos beard and paint, that player is a fighter. That's Upset Ed, our hidden leader of 606.
The shadow leader.
Pocket's a cav main, so most definitely a fighter.
Well, I guess the chat will have to decide that one then.
Alrighty, let's see. Chat, what do you think? We'll leave it up for a minute here. It's looking pretty close. 54% farmer. We got 45% fighter here. Just a recap of the stats. 70.5 mil power, 3.2 bill KP. We got 23.6 mil deads, 20.4 billion resources gathered, in case that matters. Pocket Rocket says, Laura, me and you about to fight.
Only if it's Bert.
Martin says he looks like he has cavities. Why does someone look... Wait,
upset, eh?
I guess this guy. Whoever's mouth this is. Oh my gosh. Fuck, we know you mean Sarah. We're about to fight. We're gonna say that. Okay. Let's do a countdown. For the vote. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 54% fighters still. 3, 2, 1. There you go. 54% of the chat said that BB Pockets is a farmer. So there you go. Got the cow. Oh my goodness. What's wrong with cav mains? Cav mains are cool. Anyways, I'm gonna be closing the responses now, because there you go. Okay.
Just as an archer main, I get targeted too much.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Low spender, I was FTP till got T5. Now count for open field is just heart crying emoji. Handful, but with T5, 4 to 5 max. This is when I took the game more serious. Makes sense. Okay. They've played a handful of KVKs. What is a handful of KV? What does handful even mean? Like, what is that?
5? Normally it's 5, right?
Oh, okay.
I think.
Depends how big your hands are, I guess, right? Okay, Nev, Joan, both max. XY William, XY max with William 5511. Guan, CPL, both max. Boutica with Liang, both maxed. And then the count is 2019, May 25th. So
yeah, it's a lot more than 5 KVKs.
They said they played 5 KVKs with T5, and they played a handful before then. So okay. This is real ZK at 2.2 bill KP, 75.1 mil power. We got 18 million deads. I guess we could start off with Ritz for this one. What do you think of real ZK's account?
Does he have his KVK stats, like his recent KVK stats on there?
Yeah, there you go. This is not. I don't know what the values are. I'm guessing.
I think it's 34.3 mil kills, 1.9 death. I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Overall, looking at his account in general, I would probably be on the farmer side.
Okay.
35 mil kills is no slouch for sure. 1.9 mil, that also isn't a slouch. I mean, it sounds like he had a really, really good KVK performance. Lost a significant amount of power. But long term, for as long as his count, like as old as his account is, he's not in that fighter tier yet. It seems like he's starting to trend more towards fighter moving forward if he continues to put up KVK stats like that. But for now, I would definitely lean towards farmer.
Okay. Ritz with the farmer lore. What do you think of?
I don't have much to add. I mean, obviously the last KVK was good. I mean, they even got an autarky from their kingdom. I think they were number 10 in their kingdom. So last KVK, they were a fighter, but I think overall the stats are still too low to consider that one. Like if you looked at migrating to a kingdom, I think you'd still say, okay, that's a little low for that account age. So
Gotcha. Just objectively. Okay. Alrighty. So we got 2 farmers. Chat is also at 86% farmer. But for sure, if you keep doing these stats every single KVK, you're definitely going to be out of that farmer status. It's just you got to catch up with a bunch of KVKs, as you said, that you weren't taking seriously before your D5. So, but yeah. Okay, next account. I am a pretty high spender. Recently got meta marches up to have 7 good marches. I focus field fighting, but have decent set of gear and rally here and there. My account is currently in 2 to 6. It's currently 2 to 6 in KVKs.
I think
2 and 6.
6
Oh, they've
KVKs.
lost 6 KVKs and they played 8 KVKs. I'm like,
If
that's
you lose 6 KVKs, you have a lot of chance to field fight. So
yeah, it's true. Because if you're losing the KVK, that means that you have the onus to get out of your city and stuff. But Nev,
yeah, exactly.
Joan, XY Will, Tranra, Mina, Mehmet, CPO, Tariq, Guan, Sargon, Boudica, YSG, ZL, Nebu, Tommy. My goodness, it's a lot of max commanders. Okay. Account is 2021, March 1st. So, what do you think the KP of this account is?
Well, it's a high spender, so I hope it's high. 8 billion.
I'm gonna go with 6. It's a bit younger, but he's a high spender.
Okay, let's see. Loki, PFP. They're at 7.3, so you guys were like in between, but closer to Lore's side. With 99.2 million power, 7.3 billion KP. That boy Loki, at 17 mil deads, highest power. They're almost at their highest power right now, so you kind of assume that they're in off season at the current moment. This is a KP breakdown. I guess we could start off with Ritz for this one. What do you think of this account here?
He's got good KP. He's a bit slacking in the dead department with only 17. But I mean, he's higher powers, so he can get those up pretty quick. With that being said, I definitely think he's a fighter. Nobody who has 7.7 billion or 7.2 billion KP is a farmer.
Yeah.
Especially with his ID being that low. So he's definitely a fighter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's younger than me. My goodness.
Yeah, no, I agree. Definitely fighter. I mean, power is pretty high. It's always at that level of power. You do need to contribute a lot, but clearly, I mean, 117 million kills in a KVK. That's definitely quite good. So, yeah, definitely fighter.
Alrighty. Chat also agrees with you at 64%. So, a unanimous fighter for that boy Loki. So, good stuff. A lot of kills. I'm going to be so curious to see, once we get into a real KVK, how many kills I actually get per KVK. Because the way that I usually keep track of my kills is through achievement, but then once that achievement is gone, I have no idea. I just know KP. I don't know the sheer amount of kills. You know what I mean?
So, doesn't your kingdom keep track of that?
Do we? I don't know. I honestly don't. I don't look at my stats, to be honest. I just say, okay, now apparently I'm number 4. So, they've played 7 to 8 KVKs, didn't fight KVK 1, started 2+ months when service started. I'm passing BP and Ploto this KVK. Maybe. We haven't had a KVK in a while, so we got field fighting, and then their marches are Nev Joan, Hua William, and XY Justinian. Wow, 2 of the new commanders in there. Okay, let's see. It's Criminal Cats at 54.3 mil power, 3.7 bill KP though, and then 11.9 mil deads for an account that is made in 2021, August 7th. So let's start off with lores for this one. What do you think of this account when you first impressions?
Yeah, there's a lot to like about that account. I mean, the kill points for that age are good. The deads are good. The power is low. I mean, that's the kind of account you want to have in your kingdoms, right?
For sure, yeah. The low power is definitely making a lot. Is super good to see that KP 100 OP.
Yeah, clearly fighting with a ton of T4, so that always helps.
Yeah.
Definitely fighter for me.
This guy tried to recruit every single one of us in 68 apparently. Yo, I didn't get a DM. Oh wow. This guy didn't DM me though. Anyways, Number 20, Criminal Cats. Guessing this is KP. This is the powered drop. One of my skills, maybe. I don't know what I'm looking at here. This is KP, I'm guessing.
I don't have much to add to what Lure said, honestly. It's an account that you would love to have in your kingdom. It's low power, so it doesn't affect weight heavy, but performs way over what any requirement of his account would be. Definitely a fighter, and yeah, keep it up, Criminal Cat. If you want to become a fat cat, contact one of our recruiters. We have a tribe of cats in 1606 currently, so I'd love for you to join their cat ranks.
We got an open invitation to 606. First one of the stream from Criminal Cat. Alrighty, there you go. 87% also agree that they are a fighter, so pretty unanimous there. Okay, we got, let's see how many more we have. We got 5 more, including this one. I'm playing F2P. I'm a native to a now high A-seed kingdom. Want to reach 2 bill KP in my most recent KVK, but there wasn't enough fighting. Started at 1.1. Hopefully next KVK. How many KVKs have we played? They played 5, and they are a field fighter. Okay. CPO with Alex Max. Oh, CPO Max Alex 5551. Nevsky William. Nevsky Max with William at 5511, and then Boudica Leon both maxed. And then this and the previous KVK stats. I like the previous KVK stats for sure. Okay. So 2021 July 3rd, and this is the account. It's Mark from TCG9 with 63.7 mil power at 1.4 billion KP. Really young account ID though, at 7.9 mil deads. I guess we could start off with lore for this one. Oh, Mars in chat. So, what do you think of this account? What's your first impressions here?
Yeah, I like the kill point breakout. I mean, it definitely looks like the. I mean, especially for an account that young, having more T5 than T4 kills is always a good sign. Could also mean they had a lot of hard opponents, or just that they really only started fighting a lot in the last couple of KVKs. I think overall the kill points are still pretty low. Seemed like there was a lot of equipment, but not that many commanders. So I wonder if this is a player that overspends a little bit on equipment and maybe doesn't have enough commanders to use all of it. But what's the VIP level?
16.
16. Okay, so medium spender probably. Yeah, I think overall the stats are a little low, so I think I still have to go with Farmer, but it's close.
Okay.
On that one.
Alrighty, Loris is Farmer. What do you think, Ritz?
Man, it's one of those tough ones. But I gotta kind of echo what I was saying on the last account with, similar stats like this. I think he's trending towards being a fighter. I think his stats are starting to get consistently better and better and better, and I think we'll see that as his account gets older. But for its age, I would want to see, a bit more kills, a bit more deads, and because of that, that's why I'm kind of leaning on, the farmer side for now. I think that in the future, this account will be a fighter, but as of this moment right now, he is a farmer.
You have to keep in mind 3 KVK are grinding too much to reach T5. Lore thinks everyone's a farmer so far. This man so hard to please. Lore, please love us, said Pocket Rocket. Max.
I think the biggest thing for me is honestly what Lore said is that, I think his stats could be a lot better if he was, fighting instead of prioritizing some of the other things that he spent speeds on. And anybody's welcome to, go about rock in whatever way they'd like. But as of right now, because of that, that's why I say farmer as of right now. I think this player will 100% be a fighter in the future. I think if he submitted after his next KVK, he very well could be a fighter. But as of this moment, for me, he's a farmer.
Mark said, I only spend my speed ups for fighting ... But yeah. Ritz and Laura said farmer. Chat says fighter at 59%, but we'll have to give you a farmer for now. As I said, like, your count is in the precipice. Is
Yeah,
in...
I mean, last KVK was good. 20 million kills is good. I mean, it's not great, but it's good, especially as low spender or mid spender. I don't know. I guess it's somewhere in between. That looks like a lot of gear.
It's a mid spender account, but it's a newer account, I think. So, but yeah, there you go. Okay, next account, totally FTP account, nothing more. Just Panther is a male monkey. Oh my goodness. They're playing 9 KVKs. Okay, Panther taking shots, I guess. We got Sargon with CPO, Nev with Joan, Guan with Alex, Boudica with Liang, and then Hua with William.
Yeah, that's not a free to play account, but okay.
They've been playing since 2020 though, June 10th.
He's just grinding really, really, really hard.
Yeah, well, they just didn't do any commanders for the first 2.5 years of that game.
Panther says he's a farmer though. Panther says he's a farmer. Whole of 2268, no F2P. Oh, this is Mo. Okay. Someone from 2268 submitted. 66.9 mil power, 3.5 billion KP. They got an autark. 35. Maybe this is how they maxed the commander. This is already 350 gold sculptures and Arco Osiris wins. Everlasting Diamond. 16.6 mil deads. And then this is a KP breakdown. I guess we could start off with Ritz with this one. What do you think of this account?
If he's actually a free-to-play, as he's claiming, I mean, it's really, really impressive stats for his account age. He's on a trajectory moving forward to just be a really good fighter. That's a lot of gems gathered for a free-to-play up there in the top right, 3,600. But,
oh, Hunter inscription. They already put it on.
That's
Whoa!
Really,
what is this?
That's really, really, really insane luck.
What?
For his armaments for a free-to-play as well. But whenever I look back at what my account was at about the same age, I would definitely say this player's a fighter. He's got good deads, got good kills. He's got insane luck with his armaments. I would happily trade him those infantry armaments.
Those armaments were insane, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, dude, I'm extremely jealous of that.
It's literally BIS practically.
Yeah, man, that's really, really good, man. But yeah, I'm gonna lean on fighter for this one.
Okay, Ritz says fighter. What do you think, Lore, with this one?
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a fighter account. I don't know if deads are all that high for the account age, but I think this is not that young an account, right? That's late 2020, right?
2020 June.
Yeah. Deads are not super high, but they're okay for the amount of power. So I think it's fighter.
Okay. We got unanimous fighter from the chat as well, so. Alright. Mo doing 2268, the sole representative 2268 proud over here with the fighter stats. Okay, last 9 months have not been able to play actively. Started a new graduate job, which is insanely busy. Couldn't put that much time into the game. Also, first 2 years I played very casual. Complete F2P since I was at university. Played at 9 to 10 KVKs and they're rally lead. Oh, interesting. Reading that first sentence, you wouldn't expect them to be a rally lead. F2P, university rally lead.
F2P and then very casual, so a bit of a weird combination. And also those commanders don't look very free to play.
Nev Joan, Hua William, Guan Scipio, Leong Henry, and Boudica with Tommy. Yeah, that's... If you got a Henry, then, you know, you're pretty whaley over here. They got 2019, June 5th. And this is the account we got over here. We got Unfair Player from Parabellum at 91.5 mil power, 7.4 billion KP. I don't know how you got 7.4 billion KP casually, but there it is. We got 26 mil deads. We got this is a KP breakdown. We could start off with lore for this one. What do you think
12 arc wins definitely seems casual because they've thrown gold heads that way, but I mean they clearly must have not been free to play, at least for a good portion of their account.
They said they're FTP during university.
Yeah, clearly not anymore. So, no, I mean what's the number of deads on that account?
26 mil.
26 mil, just pretty good. I mean, for almost 100 million power, it's not super high, but it's decent. Yeah, it's fighter for sure.
Alrighty, we got fighter from lore. What do you think, Ritz, of this account?
Yeah, deads. I wish the deads were a little bit higher. The KP looks good though. I would definitely say this account is a fighter. Definitely needs to start playing some more arcs though, man. Lacking big time.
Yeah. Alrighty, there you go. We got fighter, unanimous fighter yet again for Unfair Player. Got the Duke buff as well. You know, using that 10% for training, speed up efficiency.
Is that a picture of Mimi with red eyes?
I don't think so. I don't even know what Mimi looks like, to be fair. I don't even know. Anyways,
just ask Fish.
I'm sure Fish has lots of pictures and videos. Anyways, how many KVKs has your account played? They have 5 KVKs played. They're Garrison. And we're nearly approaching the end here, so for the both of you, if you guys want to prepare your accounts, because we usually do a farmer fighter for ourselves so that everyone gets kind of a rundown of who's been judging their accounts and such. So yeah, after these last two, we're going to be judging Ritz and Lores, and then the chat can decide if they're farmer or fighter, and I guess me as well. So okay, they got Nevsky Joan, XY William, Boudica Leong, Henry YSG, Trajan Weather. I think that's Ethel, yeah. Quan with CPO and Sargon with Honda. And then VIP. And this, and it got KVK stats. Alright, let's see. It's Coultier from Your Alliance. This is a young account, no? Is this young?
Dude. Yeah, it's a crazy young account. This is his second. He just finished his second SOC.
Oh my goodness! At 276.7 million power, 7.3 billion KP, 24.5 million deads. This is the KP breakdown. I guess we could start off with Ritz here. What do you think?
Yeah, very little thought on Coulter. Coulter is a fighter, and a crazy fighter at that. You should check out his. I think he submitted his recent KVK stats on this.
Yeah, they did.
But yeah, he's a great fighter. Someone who I'm really happy that I get to fight beside. Very selfless. He swarms anything in his sight. He fights anything in his sight. He seems to be online. Pretty much all KVK. Coulter is most definitely a fighter, and someone who, whenever I fought 606 last KVK, I did not like meeting on the field, especially his farm. His farm also smacked me around a lot last KVK.
One of those ones. Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely a fighter. And, yeah, 10 million dead last KVK, and I think, I don't know, 150, 200 million killed. So, yeah, definitely fighter. I mean, the stats are going up very quickly. Really young account still. So
young. It's less than a year. Less than 2 years. That's crazy.
The first time I saw his account, I think, like when UK2.
You're like cutting off a little bit here.
I want to say. Oh, sorry. When I first saw him in the 2K228 KVK, he was around like 2.2 billion KP, I want to say.
Oh my goodness! And now
So
they're at
he's
7.3 bill. Oh my gosh,
yeah, he's crazy, man.
that is crazy.
Colter's a great fighter.
Yeah, for sure. Chad agrees as well. It's 76% fighter. So there you go. This guy's flexing. Don't let 60 GT see him, or else you're gone. You're gone.
Just gonna slide in the DMs.
Yeah. I'm currently, this is the last one, and then we will be looking at both of your accounts. But I'm currently in my 8th KVK, mainly focused in open field fighting. Spent an average of 300 to 500 a month, mainly on Crystal Tech, pop-ups, and 1 to 2 Mountain Warfares. I have about 170 mil kill points after KVK 3, so most of my kill points are from SOC KVKs. My dead count is a bit low, currently improving, and they played 7.5 KVKs in their field fighter. So,
that's a pretty heavy spending account, so I'm hoping those numbers are good.
got Guan Alex, Scipio Trajan, Nev Joan, Hua William, Boudica YSG, and Li Young with Nebu, all max other than Trajan and Nebu. So there you go. And the count is from 2021 June 24th, and it is MXJR at 4 billion KP, 77 mil power, 7.1 mil deads, highest power being 90 mil, resources gathered, all that kind of stuff. This is a KP breakdown. I guess, Lore, what do you think of this account?
Yeah, I think the only thing I don't like about it is the dead count, because that's really low for 2 years old. Obviously a good field fighter. Like I said, I think the only issue I have with the account is the dead count, and I think they've said they're working on it.
Yep.
Yeah, otherwise I think looks like a really good account.
Really young too. Yeah, like it's
I think we have to raise our standards here, because there's a lot of farmer submissions.
There you go.
I guess the farmers aren't watching rock on the YouTube.
I'm gonna echo what Lore said, man. Really good KP. Wishes dads were higher, but as he said, and then as Lore said, he's working on it. So it's definitely a fighter. Super young account, a lot of great growth moving forward, and yeah.
Alrighty, and chat also is at 62% fighter. So for the last accounts, before we go into your accounts, we got a fighter. Sleepy Kai, rip, I didn't get to submit mine in time. Yeah, apologies, man. I would usually do it a bit longer, but my throat's starting to die, so I'm like, alright, let's try to yeah. But yeah, let me go ahead and give you guys some roles so that you can screen share. Hey guys, do you have your accounts ready? Ritz,
yep.
Lore.
Okay. I think am I screen sharing on
the iPad?
One account? Yeah.
Not yet. Can you try again?
Yeah.
Let me just stop my screen share then. But yes, to our traditions in Farmer Fighter, we've been judging accounts this whole time, so now it is your opportunity to judge us. So a bit scary, but let me just go ahead and put up the display capture. Okay, we should be able to see everything now. Yep, we see your screen, so you're good to go here.
Sweet.
Alrighty.
All right. So yeah, I'm a VIP 18.
Damn. Well, okay.
1,247 days played.
Old account. Okay.
Yeah, a bit older account. Here's my kill breakdown. I finally beat the T4 over T5.
Oh, there you go.
Stats.
5 bill KP. 61 mil kills. Damn, last KVK. What was your last KVK again? Can you give me a rundown of what that was? It was against 18. Was it that one?
1875.
1875? Yeah.
Yep, 875.
Gotcha.
We had about 3 or 4 days of fighting. Really, really good.
Mhm.
KVK, good
Yeah.
fights. It's 25, 0.3 mil dead. 18
This-
bill gathered.
Chatter said, Olympia copper rank farmer. Tongue emoji. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my
hey, look at my
gosh.
win percentage. That is a
Hey,
great
66.67. Damn. Yo,
Yeah.
don't look at the amount
yeah.
of bot battles fought though. Just look at the win percentage.
Exactly, just win percentage. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm supposed to show.
Gear and commanders, I guess.
Yeah, here's my gear. Horrible eternal set, and then my cav set. All my other gears awful.
Gotcha. So you got
I got,
2 imp sets and then a cap
garrison
set.
pair. Yeah, everything else is purple. I'm working on that. I'm working on my archer set right now. Just gonna take a while to get that.
Sleepy Kai said Rit spent too long farming in 2K.
True. So I got my one infantry armament set, my other armament set for my inf.
Damn, your armaments are
And
actually
then
pretty good. Do you spend
my
on armaments? Like, do you buy the chests and all that kind of stuff?
I did in the beginning. I think I spent on whatever the gold one was twice maybe in the very beginning, but after that I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
And then
Ooh, pretty
my
good
archer
here too.
armaments.
Yeah. Your armaments are looking really good. That's
So-
why I'm just like, damn, maybe
Yeah.
spending is worth it.
I realized that it was just a really big gamble, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with
Yeah,
that.
it's tough because like
So
when you
I
invest
couldn't-
money
I couldn't
into
get
something,
anything good for
right?
infantry.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I made a whole video about it, ranting about it. So that's I'm already done ranting.
Yeah, I think I'm a lot better than the last time I was on here. You know, 2.8 bill to 5 bill. You know, in the last 2 KVKs. I'm hoping to hit
Nice.
7 bill next KVK.
Full
We'll
AP
see.
bar though. I don't know about that. That's minus points.
Well,
Anyways.
I've been on here.
True,
I've been on here,
true.
you know, and
Sacrificing.
you know, I gotta get value. You know, make sure that today's is not, you know, barbed words. I wanted to make sure, you know, I had full AP potentially. for that.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense.
Notice though, my commanders, I've talked to them today, so I do have that going for me. So,
I don't think I've talked to
yeah.
my commanders yet. Oh my goodness. I haven't been risen up my commanders, so they give me emojis. Oh no.
look at that luck.
Damn.
Look at that look right there. 1 gold star. Sweet.
Lore, so what do you think? Do you think Ritz is a farmer or a fighter?
I think Ritz is a fighter for sure. He did really good the last few KVKs.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, like he needs more gems, so clearly need more Lions chests, but yeah, otherwise all good.
Panther by Koa. Oh my, he actually spent gems on that? Oh my. Yo, Panther, you have to buy Koa now. So I agree though. Panther by Koa is definitely a fighter here. I think we said you were a fighter last time as well, but just some out like
Yeah, I submit that one time when Pro was on here, and I was fighting for my life on that
Yeah.
one. I was like, I'm a Garrison main. I'm a Garrison main.
yeah, and the pro's like,
I think
oh,
I
you're
passed
Garrison
it
because
only
pro's a
because of
Garrison
that.
too. So he's like, all right, yeah. I feel you, man.
Yeah, I got his vote on that, and since then I've been field fighting a lot more. So yeah,
There you go.
I did not want to be fighting for my life in the chat again.
Okay, so that's 2 fighters. Chat says you're a farmer, but it's 50-50. I'm gonna say that's
Oh yeah,
unanimous.
also I'm free to play. I forgot to note that I'm free to play. I get really lucky
Oh, that's cap.
with I get really lucky with my gold chests and stuff. A lot of VIP from them.
Gotcha, of course. But there you go. We got fighter for our boy Ritz. How about you, Lore? What you got going on? Let's see.
Here, I'm sharing my
Okay,
screen.
look at that. You got this whole like path layout going on over here.
Oh,
Dot,
yeah,
dot,
I don't know. My city's pretty ugly, but my account is ancient, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
I've been VIP 18 for a while. Yeah, in terms of kill points, I'm at 7.2. Yeah, a little bit more T5 than T4. I usually have my issue that I kill my troops before KVK
I know those
gets
zones.
into Kingsland.
Yeah.
So I usually run just 2 marches, and I'm also rally lead, so and do
Yeah.
garrison quite often too. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, 46 million dead.
Damn.
I take my deads every KVK. Gear wise, I have a bunch of gear. Besides, I'm mostly rally lead. Archer set.
Damn. Everything
And-
procced. How many refinements did that take for the procs?
Too many. My weapon took 4 refinements. That was painful.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was like 500 materials or something to get.
Oh my god.
Plus, yeah, I mean, I just crafted 5 rings and 5 horns because I didn't want to.
This guy's a proper whale, bruh. And then balance. What does balance do?
Yeah, balanced is some skill damage. It's not as good as most of the other ones, but.
And you just got that randomly? Damn.
Yeah, that one I got randomly. My cav ones. And then I think my infantry one, so it's my second infantry set.
Damn, that's a good one. That's
Decent.
like Moe's.
Oh, yeah, gear wise, it's okay. There's still a couple purple pieces here and there. Too.
Bruh.
This is my weird archer set. Second inf set, first inf set. I don't know. There's a couple other pieces of gear floating around that I don't know what they are.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think that's it. Yep.
Alrighty, Ritz, do you think Lore is a farmer or a fighter?
Lore is most definitely a.
I don't like wood fighting though, to be fair. I prefer building flags.
Yeah, we could tell with your
I,
46 million deads. Just swarm. Do you swarm down flags? Like, is that what you do? You just like.
No, I don't. I lose most of my troops rallying.
Okay.
Lore will be launching at the end of KVK. One troop, like he'll lead the rallies with one.
No, it's usually still like
but
6 or
because
7
it's all he has left.
Damn.
Yeah. Lore's definitely a fighter. I've had the misfortune of fighting against Lore, and I'm now fortunate enough to fight in the same alliance as him. I think the first thing I said whenever I came to 606 is we were talking about our bridge fight between 2K and 606, and I remember I TP'd away from that bridge, and I was like, yeah, this is a lot easier. And I remember Lord TP'd over and started rallying my flags, and every moment of that was not fun.
Yeah.
So he's got a really powerful rally, definitely a fighter.
Lore zeros himself every KVK, so he's a farmer. Oh my gosh, yeah. Alrighty, so chat says you're a fighter. Ritz says you're a fighter, so we obviously gotta give you a fighter as well. So there you go. Okay, I guess now that you guys went through that, I gotta share my screen as well, so you guys can judge me. Nothing's changed pretty much since the last farmer fighter, except I have a full hospital for migration. So hey, if my kingdom's watching, I did it. I filled my hospital. I did it.
Your last KVK, you were definitely a farmer.
I was definitely a farmer last KVK. If you want to check my stats, how do you do that? You can't do that here, right? Like, there's no. It's only on your phone.
They only did that on the mobile.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Anyways, I guess this is me. I'm at 78.6 mil power. Originally, before I filled my hospital, I was at 85 mil power. I'm at 6.1 billion KP. This is the KP breakdown over here. Kind of like almost 1 to 2 T4 T5, a bit less. I've been playing since, if we check my consecutive days, as you can tell, I've been doing Farmer Fighter, so I haven't been talking them or doing anything. 984.
The AP bars getting close to full.
The AP's, yeah, it's close to full because I can't kill anything or else I'm gonna die. Oh, whoops, accidentally bought some stuff.
As long as you don't accidentally empty your hospital, it's all good.
What else is there? I guess my deads and stuff. Oh, I guess that's my troop details. My more info. I'm at 19.4 mil deads. Resources gathered 31.1 bill. I don't know what is there. Defeats 2.5k. I guess my gear. We could look at my gear real quick. This is what I'm rocking. I guess I could show you on the commanders. That'd be easier. I have 5 sets so far. This is my primary. We have to take off gear because of power and migration and stuff. But sorry, I forgot to set up a poll. This is my infantry set. Kind of regret making the KVK pieces, not gonna lie. I always thought, like when I first started the game, I thought I was gonna make one Leo, one March, just get the best in slot, like KVK pieces, refine everything, and just have a super March. But after you learn that if you do that, it's kind of bad for your expansions because you're only using 1/5 of the expansion or 1/7 of the expansion. So I decided to branch out a lot more once I got into SOC. But I already crafted these 2 things, so that's my first inf set. My secondary inf set's actually this one. No, this one. But it's usually on, what commander do I usually use? I think I use Sargon for my secondary inf set. So it actually has a ring now, so add a ring onto this, and that's a secondary inf set. Just 2-piece with Hope Cloak, and then a bunch of purple and blue. For my primary cav set, it's usually on my Nevsky. Got super lucky with my cav gear. This is all first time, so I was able to crit my Pride of the Khan first craft, my Sacred Dominion first craft, chest piece, and this is the 5th craft of ring, so this is like a pity crit, but it's still first craft, I guess. And then this is my secondary cav set. Pretty much it's a 3-piece because I don't want to make a cav weapon for this. I don't think it's, I mean, it's probably going to be up my priority list now because I don't know what to do with gear at this point, but yeah. And then
I guess you could make a 6th and 7th set, but yeah.
And then this is my archer set that I got. These are also first craft. The only things I refined was the inf gear, because I thought I'd be inf made, but then Rise of Kingdoms wanted me to be a cav main, so there you go.
That's what everybody says. You just need to revert. Come back to the dark.
I don't know, man. I gotta wait till Sun Tzu Prime to come out, and then maybe I'll think about it.
See, I'm calling it. Sun Tzu Prime Garrison with Circle AoE. I'm calling it. You heard it here first, folks.
And then these are my armaments. My armaments are so bad. This is my cav armaments.
That's messy.
Like as soon as the armament system came out, I'm like, I'm not spending $1 on this crap, bro. Like it's so it's all RNG, and I didn't like it. My archer armaments are pretty good though. My archer ones are the only ones I have like three whatever.
Yep.
Like the 3s. You know what I mean? Like those ones.
Yep.
But wait, how did I take off my?
Yeah, and I agree. I think for anyone who field fights, refining doesn't make sense until you have enough full sets for all your commanders, so you can run more marches.
I'm definitely a field-focused individual for sure. Just because, like, my spending is definitely not like, I don't buy every Mountain Warfare. I buy like the first one. I don't buy any of the daily packs. Like, I buy pop-ups. I buy 1 Mountain Warfare, maybe 2, depending on the KVK. But yeah, that's it. What do you guys think? What do you?
Well, now you got Moctezuma, so.
Wait, did I get Moctezuma? Where?
Like,
I got a head
wasn't
for
that
him.
in
I
your
got.
legendary?
I
Yeah, just
think I
the
got a
head.
head for him. Yeah.
Almost 5, almost there. Then you can, barb fort better. No, I think you're obviously a fighter. Always good to see that the power doesn't keep creeping up. Yeah, definitely fighter. And you've gotten a ton of kill points. Helps that you're in a high spending alliance, obviously, compared to some free to play alliances. You get a lot more speed ups, but
And let me go claim my wood chest while you're talking. Anyways,
hey, it all counts.
it does. It does. Ritz, what do you think of this again? What do you think?
Definitely a fighter. You are slowly getting closer and closer to passing Black Panther, which makes me happy and happier by the day. Yeah, I mean, you're a fighter. Simply put, you've been in a lot of really good fighting KVKs, and you performed way above, I think what standards would be for anybody of your power. Your weight isn't super high, your KP is really good, and your devs are good, especially for your account age.
Yes, I got the stamp of approval. If 2268 falls apart, you guys got me? Is that what I'm hearing?
I got you. Yep.
Let's
Yep.
go. Let's go. I
Just
got a
don't
backup
Don't let
KD.
Panther know.
Oh yeah, well, don't worry.
If you and Pro need somewhere to go.
Oh, we're
one
joint
call
package
away.
for sure. Me, Pro, and Peace. We call it the triple P's.
Oh. Well, see, is Peace able to like change their name? Maybe we have a Peace here,
Every
so we don't want
kingdom
any
has
confusion.
Peace
We
already.
could just call him Peacemaker. Peacemaker. Oh. Yeah, that's his name.
No,
That's his
yeah,
name.
yeah. Never mind. Yeah, no. If yeah, we'll see. I think Peacemaker and Coltair would complement each other really well. Just saying. Just throwing that out there.
Peace, if you don't know, is our quote unquote native whale that I farm for views. Anyways, let's go read the chat real quick. Accessories are main pieces. Which is first to focus on? I'd definitely say, I'd say certain pieces within your set first, and then you could go into accessories. Because within certain sets, for example, if you look at the cavalry set, like the helmet is usually pretty good to get on because it's like an attack purple versus defense for like there's just certain pieces that are good to go on, but then once you have those certain pieces done, then you could go into accessories is my opinion. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends. If you've gotten, all the attack purple pieces replaced with their golden pieces or with legendary ones, then I would probably start going with the accessories, especially with rings. But
Yeah.
until then, I agree. It's better to just get your base gear up, but just make sure you buy the ring blueprints every KVK.
Oh yeah, I literally have like 5. Like I think I have like 3 horn blueprints at this point, just because like every KVK I buy 1 ring, 1 horn. I've crafted all my rings, but my horns I've just been in the back
kind of
burner.
wish they would update the KVK shop a little bit more. Don't know what to do with KVK coins anymore these days.
Let's get your mats, get your autark reward, and call it a day, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, you still end up with a bunch left over after that.
That's true. Alrighty, well, let me just go to this screen over here. Turn on this. Alrighty, well, that is it for Farmer Fighter. I appreciate you two for coming on. Ritz, Lore, appreciate the chat and you shouting out the stream, of course. Do you have any final words to say to the chat? Anything you want to plug? This is the floor is open.
Yeah, shout out 1606. Closed right now on my grade, but if anybody's looking for a new kingdom, they're a good fighter and they're looking for a family aspect, hit our recruiters up. We're hoping to go into a really good fight next KVK and drop enough power to bring some new people into the family. So for any fighters that are looking for a new home, contact Ragnar Cogner. He's an ING in game, and get you hooked up with a new great home.
There you go. Oh Lord, do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, not all that much. Just thanks for having us. It's always good to interact with the rock community. Um, I'm hoping, even though we've had quite a lot of big kingdoms die over the last 6 months, the community is still going pretty strong,
For sure.
just in different kingdoms.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm hoping we'll have some exciting KVKs coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what your and our next KVK will be. Yeah, shout out to the 606 homies for coming through. Appreciate you guys for coming in, and I guess if you are new to the channel, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe to the channel, like the stream, because we do farmer fighters pretty. I'm trying to do it every bi-weekly. We'll see. And then of course with all the KVKs coming up, I'll probably be doing some casts of those KVKs as well. And yeah, tomorrow we actually have a podcast, the Creators Corner podcast with Lambo, Beastlef, and Apo, and we will be it'll be hosted on this channel actually at 17 UTC, so hopefully I'll see you guys there. Anyways, instead of that, I will catch you. Let me check if someone's streaming actually. Let's see if we get to rate anybody. Oh, Only Farmer. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna be rating Only Farmer. She is fighting in that 1484, 2489, 2v4, whatever it is. So anyways, I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Alrighty.